Hey guys, welcome back to another amazing episode of Cafecito Corner. The vibes are amazing today, and I think we just missed filming because it's been so long. I think it's been like a month.
I think it has.
It's been very, very long. And the only reason is just because our schedules have just been so insane.
I did have a proposition that we just wake up at 3 in the morning and do this.
I'm not going to wake up early to do this.
That's your first problem.
I think my best mood is like mid-afternoon after I had food, after you fed me, after you burped me, and after, I had coffee. So we're in good spirits. We're excited. We just have not been consistent with the podcast, but I think that like as long as we put one episode every 2 weeks out, like I think that should be our goal. I think that would be good because we used to do like what?
Once a week?
Yeah, we used to do once a week. And if we can do every 2 weeks, every other week, I think we'll be golden.
All right.
What do you think about that? Do you think that's doable?
I think it's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just know I'm going to have to wake you up.
I'm not going to wake up. I'm going
to wake up at 4 in the morning.
So as long as we can do every other week, I think we'll be golden because realistically, once a week is not doable anymore for us.
We have too many children.
How many kids do we have?
2 dogs, 2 restaurants of 4.
Literally. I think every restaurant is 2 kids. But no, it's just been wild. And I have not seen you as much just because we've been so busy. But you know what? I feel like that's been so helpful for our relationship. I feel like not seeing you as much, like...
It makes you miss me.
It really, really does make me miss you more. And like, I'm being very serious. Like, when I see you, it's like, I want to spend that time to like have genuine conversations, you know? And...
Well, it's like what we used to talk about, like, before, when we only had one restaurant and like, it was like extremely manageable. Like, we would always just, like, be around each other, or, like, crossing paths, overlapping, blah, 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 you know? And it's, like, there was times where, like, I think we both, like, felt like it was spending... Actually, no, I take that back. I think that you thought that, like, that was not enough time being spent. So sometimes I just want to get home and, like, throw on a show, or like I'd even go game or something, and you would just like be like, oh, like, do you want to go do something? Like, in my mind, I'm like, well, we've been together all day, but yeah, sure, you know. So there was always that like overlap
because we were spending so much time together, but in my mind, like, we weren't going on dates and doing stuff, but you thought that counted,
right? Like, because like, think about it, like, my perspective, like, I was just like, whenever an issue arises, or like I just have to tell you a story or something, like, you're right there.
Yeah.
I just walk into your office, I tell you, and whatever. But it's like your idea, which again, I don't think anybody's wrong here. It's just like your idea is like we go to dinner and we catch up on the day. But I'm like, in my eyes, I was all caught up. Like, I'm like, I don't have like, I mean, obviously we have stuff to talk about, but it's just like, I like, now I feel like when we like are able to escape and we go out, like, we just like, oh, did you see what's happened today? Because like, we don't get the daily to do that.
Okay, that is so crazy true. Like, literally throughout the day, well, so now we have 2 restaurants and I am getting busier with real estate. Like, we don't see each other as much. And so literally, and I know he's like working, so I write stuff down on my notes and I see you. I'm like, okay, let me pull up my notes because these are all the things I've been thinking about today that I have to go over with you. And it's just like, I have to, because there's no way I can remember everything.
And you already have bad memory.
But I honestly feel like you've been forgetting more stuff lately.
26 hit me like a train.
You really have been like, I think I have to remind you of like to do something like either for the restaurants or for the house, like, or for us, like,
no, but also like
5 times before it gets done. And it's so,
you know, but before probably 21, I would be able to like get 3 hours of sleep and be fine. Like, you know, like I'd be like 2 hours of sleep, I'm chilling. 1 hour sleep, like whatever. Like there was nights like we'd go out and like I'd get home so late, and then on top of that I'd be like, crap, I have homework.
Yeah.
So I'd be like up till 4 in the morning. I'd take a 2 hour nap, wake up at 6, head to school.
Yeah.
You know, and now I can't.
Yeah.
I
Like
literally can't.
if we go out, like we need a full day to recover, and it's like
Yeah.
we don't have that.
So like I think also part of the things I've been forgetting is because like I literally get no sleep.
I feel like you get pretty good sleep.
I don't think so. Yeah, there's 2 days out of the week that I'll get my 8 hours, but all the other days I'm getting like 6 or like 4.
What does a man need to like
I don't know.
function? I think it's 6.
Right, but
And
I'm
a
saying
woman needs 8, so leave me alone.
no, but that's what I'm saying is like in my eyes I'm like, oh, I should have already gotten used to this because like I used to be fine, and I'm telling you I did that for years
Yeah.
of like just like barely sleeping, and I don't know what it is. I also think like maybe it was the fact that like I ate better living with my parents and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, because like I eat like garbage now, so
I think it's just like us not being able to cook at home is like definitely affecting us. So we need to find a better way. Try factor meals. So hopefully that works out for us.
yeah. I mean, they look good.
So yeah, so hopefully the factor meals work out for us, babe, because it's just been a struggle to finding.
Yeah, I mean,
And I honestly am so tired of eating like food from our restaurant. Like you can only eat so many tacos.
I mean that's a lie. I can have carne asada for the rest of my life, like 7 times a week.
It's because you're a carnivore. You love meat. And I just want like a salad and some vegetables. Like, why is that so hard?
Disgusting. It was way easier to like stay up like that at my parents and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that really has affected like the reason I forget things and stuff. But it's not too bad. But definitely I noticed like I'm like there's no way that I don't remember this already.
I definitely think like food takes such a big like hit in your like health. Like I can find myself working out, like I'll still find like 30 minutes in the day to work out, but like it's not like I'm eating crazy healthy. But it's like if I don't eat healthy, then like I feel like that working out is a waste of time. Don't you feel like that?
You know that
Cuz don't they say like losing weight is 80% your diet?
yeah, something like that. It's like pretty heavily. But you know, we've had this lady that's been bringing in food. Now I don't like eat. Like, and I wouldn't eat at our restaurant anyways as it is because like I'm there all day. But I'd like run to In-N-Out. I'd run somewhere, right? And now there's like she's been cooking, and she brings like her leftovers and stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing like not feeling heavy after like eating.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's homemade food.
Exactly. Like, and I'm like, man, sometimes like I think about that so much. I'm like, if she was not there, like I'd be eating like crap all day.
Yeah, and she's so nice because she brings leftovers for like a few of us, and like her food is so good. But you're right, like if your mom makes food or like my mom makes food, like I don't feel heavy. And it's like I'll have a Chick-fil-A salad and feel heavy. Like, isn't that weird? I think it's just like we don't know the products that go into the food that people use.
Did you see they're gonna start using chicken with chemicals?
Oh, why is everybody making a big deal about it?
Well,
I mean, obviously it's a big deal, but
okay,
like,
so like
I
they
haven't
keep
looked
like
into it.
releasing things and stuff, and everybody's like, they're just trying to get away from the fact that they use chemicals in their chicken now. It's because like they use pure chicken, and now I mean, obviously it's gotten too expensive, so they're gonna use like.
Is that why though? Because of money? Like they're going back.
I'm 90% sure it has to be because of money. Like we even saw the jump in
But isn't
chicken.
that the whole point of Chick-fil-A? Is
No.
eat?
The whole point of Chick-fil-A is to eat chicken.
I thought the slogan was like "eat good chicken" or something.
No, it was like eat more chicken, and it's like the cows painting it because like we always eat beef.
That took me a long time to get, but yeah. So hopefully we can figure out our meal situation. I feel like that's just been a struggle ever since we've moved out, and hopefully we can figure it out. Like sometimes I wish I just had time to wake up and make like chorizo and eggs, like with some like tortillas and like queso fresco. Like I am craving a breakfast like that, and it's like I have to go to the grocery store, I have to come back and cook it and then clean it. It's like just for one meal. I'm like, let me just go to Starbucks and get a
It's
feta
not
egg
even
white
that. It's just like,
sandwich.
yeah, we don't even like grocery shop because we don't have time.
Yeah.
Every time we go grocery shopping, everything goes bad.
It really does. Like I buy the salads that are pre-made and that goes bad. Like how
I
does that
know.
go bad? That's so sad.
It's so sad.
But yeah. So that's been
I'm gonna start getting a lunchbox. I'm literally yawning all day. I'm gonna Google that.
I honestly think it's your diet. Like it's your diet. That has to be it.
I've been eating good.
Yeah. You're eating good.
I have.
What did you eat yesterday?
Yesterday, what did I have? I had 2 carne asada tacos and a bowl of Panda Express. That's it. That's all I ate all day.
Oh really? You didn't have anything else at night?
I don't think so.
At Country Club you didn't have anything?
That's where I had the tacos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a Pan Express and I got a healthy bowl. I got greens and chicken.
I did too. I got rice and
No, you
broccoli
got
beef.
chow mein and
Oh,
rice.
I did get chow mein. I mean, I just did the half and half.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually craving that again. I might go there right now.
We'll probably go after.
Okay.
But let's get into our peak and pits of the week. I don't think you've thought about yours, so I will go first.
Yeah, I have not thought about mine.
My peak has been that both of my clients finally closed this week, and I literally gave them keys the same day at
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, at our restaurant.
And both of them are our friends, so that's pretty nice.
Both of our friends, and they met up at my restaurant, and it was like, here you go, thank you. And then the next was, here you go, thank you. It was so funny. It's like they were literally so different closing dates, and it all happened at the same day. And I had to get like all of their gifts ready, so that was fun. But yeah, that was definitely my peak, was closing those transactions, because they were both like very bumpy. One was more bumpy in the beginning, and then the other one was very bumpy at the end, where it was like I was getting scared that we were not going to close, to be honest with you. And like, if you are in this industry, you know that like that is the worst thing that could happen. So thankfully they closed. What about you? What was your peak?
My peak was, I'm going to start with my pit. You know, this week I had one of my cousins here helping us for exactly 7 months, maybe a couple days more. He went back to his life in Mexico. Don't get me wrong, extremely happy that he got everything he wanted to do here. He put some good money aside. He's gonna do great things out there. But it was just like weird because, like, you know, we see each other every day. We were like talking every day and stuff. And
Yeah.
obviously, like, he'll be back to visit. I'll go visit, but it's just not the same. Like, he was living here, you know.
He basically lived here.
Yes, I think it was like a happy ending of a movie. You know, like it was just like end of an era type thing. Like,
Yeah.
we did a lot here, and I hope, like, you know, he's able to do everything he wants over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just weird, and I don't know. It was just like, it was definitely like a very, very sentimental moment, I think.
He was here through a lot of our
Craziest times.
craziest times that we'll probably never go through in our lives
Right.
again.
So it's like I feel like we both kind of made all that better. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's like we were there through the understaffing when we first opened. Like, and I would help him open. He'd help us. Like, yeah. He went through some stuff. Like, I do gotta admit that. Like, he looked busted a couple of days from like just how much work we had, you know?
Yeah.
So I respect that a lot.
Our grand opening of our restaurant and our grand opening parties and all that.
Yeah, and he got to live that. He got to live my parents' grand opening, and you know, my parents are extremely grateful for that too. And like, I know we are, but yeah, it was just like it was a good
Learning experience.
hit, you know?
Yeah.
It was like we're officially here, and like it's an end of an era.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was just, I mean, obviously it's just like a tough situation, but
You've had cousins like that have helped us, you know, at the restaurants, but like they only helped us, you know, a few weekends here and there. But like he was here and like
yeah, I think the longest one we had before that was like 2 months.
yeah.
Which even that one was like a little bit like, oh, like best of luck, you know, thank you so much. And it's tough because like you see them every day, and then like even like, so he left on Tuesday, so then Wednesday comes around, it's like, crap, I don't gotta pick him up, or like,
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so
or
weird
I don't gotta
for you.
communicate with him, you know, like,
Yeah, because you guys
it's
would
like,
talk every day, like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm picking you up at 7. We're going to Restaurant Depot.
yeah, or hey, like, do you guys need anything? Like, hey, like, what do you notice? Or blah 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 blah. We would just talk like that. And then
A lot of your downtime, like you would do the restaurant runs and like you finished your day pretty early. Like you guys would hang out. So
yeah,
like
we'd go out to eat every day.
yeah, that's
Like,
probably so weird for
so it
you.
was like that Wednesday, and I was like, what the heck? Like,
You're like,
it
who am
just
I gonna
throws you
hit
off.
up?
But like, I mean, it was fine. But the same thing happened when those cousins came for like the 2 months. It was just like they like we had a routine, and it's
Yeah.
like no, it's dead.
I think how life has been planning out and evolving, it's just crazy because I feel like this, like, not in a bad way, but he did leave at a perfect time because I feel like we're getting busier too. So it was like, it was tough for us to, like, be with him all the time. And he came at such a perfect time where, like, we had more time and we could hang out with him, and we showed him a lot of parts of Arizona, and we would hang out with him a lot. And it's just like now we're at a time where it's like we barely have time to see each other. So,
Yeah.
it was getting harder for us to hang out with him when it was out of the restaurant. But it's just crazy how everything pans out. Like,
Yeah, no, for sure. It was an interesting moment.
I think it hit me when I took off his name at a restaurant. At a restaurant, we have lockers, and he had a locker with his name, and I like took off the sticker because I'm like, well,
Everyone at the restaurant was depressed.
Oh yeah. It was,
And everybody's just like, he was just always so happy to be here and stuff,
he always was smiling. Like,
Yeah.
he could be very tired because he was pulling doubles, but he was always smiling, and like that's a thing that like is very rare. Like with people our age, that
Yeah,
are
no, for
always
sure.
like people our age here, like if someone's pulling a double, like this is their face, like
Yeah, and I just think like they like right here is taken more for granted. Like job's a job, but like I just think he was like so grateful to even be working type thing. Like
Yeah.
every day. And like he's a religious guy. Like I think like like all that just centers him like around. But yeah, it was funny because like every like employee I have, they're like, you're depressed, huh? You lost your baby girl. I'm like, bro.
You lost your security guard.
Yeah, they always like they always had something.
Yeah.
Like literally, even this morning, the last two people I hadn't seen since he left,
Yeah.
like came in and they're like, "You look different." I'm like, "Stop."
You've been
Like,
losing weight because you look sad.
they're like, "Have you been listening to his favorite song since he left?" I'm like, "This is
Is this a
ridiculous."
breakup or what?
But like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny, obviously. But like, they all notice and they're like, "No, it feels so different."
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, "We wish we'd have gotten him a little bit of food." I'm like, "He's not dead. Like, he will be back."
And like literally, like the people at the restaurant, like they were making food for him like that last week, like his favorite meals.
I know.
One of our employees also like went on a full shopping spree for him and got him like clothes, socks, hats, and like left it for him in the locker.
Yeah, he texts him. He's like, "Do you mind if I leave for an hour? Because like our restaurant's right next to the mall." He's like, and I'm like, "No, yeah, go ahead." He's like, "I just really want to get him something." Like, he's like, I haven't known him too long, but I just know like, he's like one of my favorite people ever. And I was like, yeah, go for it, because like obviously that would make his day too and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, so that was like my pit.
That was so sad.
Then my peak. What was my peak? Oh, right here.
What? Your
My
Woody?
Woody Metacom showed up.
So tell me a little bit about this Woody, because I have
So
no idea.
I have a weird obsession with collecting things.
I'm glad you admitted it, that it's a
Okay.
weird obsession.
So I have a collection of everything. I have a Lego collection. I have a Toy Story collection.
Star Wars collection.
I have a Star Wars collection. And then I wish I had the money to collect like Hot Toys, like Metacom toys, like what's the other one? There's one more. Slideshow. So I have like the Baby Mandalorian. Baby Grogu from the Mandalorian show that I won. And ever since that, I was just like, I have to get like all the Hot Toys. They're just so expensive. I can't. Like, you're gonna literally like leave me.
I probably will.
Yeah. Okay. So they're all extremely expensive for no reason. Well, there's a reason. Like they're 1-to-1. Like they're perfection. Okay. So they released a Woody and a Buzz, and like that is just like, that's me right there.
How much are they?
We don't need to talk about that.
You did not spend this much
They're
on
$600 each.
That's $600.
Yeah.
You're being
But
serious.
he's 1-to-1. Like, so no toy that gets released.
I don't give a damn if it's 1-to-1.
No, listen to this. No toy that's been released like comes with like the face. That's his toy mode face. They all release like a goofy ass face. But like when Andy got him, he has that face. So he has that face. He has like the golden star. The like everything is like perfect. And he's posable, by the way. And he came with a stand, like a couple more faces and stuff. But
so you are telling me you spent $600 on that toy?
well, that one. There's a buzz coming in June. That's another 600.
See, this is why when people ask us why we don't have kids, I tell them that we can't afford it because my boyfriend has a addiction.
Look at this. It's a knitted hat.
This is an addiction.
So actually, funny enough, I sometimes I'll throw on YouTube, like when I heard that these got announced, like I threw on the review, right? And you know, like the queue's just playing, so I'm like working there and like whatever. It's like kind of like you just have the TV on to like
white
pretend,
noise,
right? Well, yeah, white noise. So like I once this one ended, like a bunch of queues went on, and then I found this guy that's based out of Arizona. Mm-hmm. Huge collection, okay. And I was like, there's no way. He lives in Surprise, though.
So you're going to meet up with him?
No, not like that. But, like, I was just like, there's no way that this guy knows what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I literally have, like, some toys that are by far worth more than, like, $1,500. I have one Buzz Lightyear that's worth way more than $1,500. I saw it with 2 bids on eBay today for $2,800.
And why are we not putting it up for sale?
No, because that's me, you know?
With that money, we can go on vacation.
Where do you need to go? Where do you want to go?
Hawaii. You can take me with that money.
No. But you won't have a Buzz. You know what I'm saying?
I promise you it won't affect me.
Anyway, so I have it, and like I was like, this guy has everything I have. Mm-hmm. He has more because he orders customs. Like people in Instagram like make custom toys, and they're insane. Like they're 1-to-1, but I can't get into that. There you are actually gonna leave me, like.
I've told you, if you can find a way to make money from it, like if you become like a full-time YouTuber,
I don't have time.
Yeah, you don't have time. So it's like people who spend money on that,
right.
It's because they make money. So that's why I get it.
The customs are insane. Like I saw this like stretch one. It's like that purple octopus from Toy Story 3.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. And here's the thing. These got released in waves, right? Like they're called the Toy Story Collection ones. Woody and Buzz came out, like RC came out, like kind of first movie, right? Mm-hmm. Then they did a little bit from Toy Story 2, Woody, Bullseye. By the way, when I was a young kid, I always wanted a Bullseye. Mm-hmm. Because like, so I was like the typical, I was a typical Mexican kid. Mm-hmm. I'm in Mexico, my cousins from the US come, they got the coolest stuff, and I want it all the time. Yeah. But I love Toy Story. So the thing is that my grandparents would come once a year. And they'd call me a week before. What do you want? And anything. My dad would never let me tell them what I want. So I'd always pretend to go somewhere. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, "Oh, look, I'm gonna tell you what I have in the fridge or something like that." Mm-hmm. And I'd run away from my dad and I go, "Grandma,
like, get me the Woody.
Please get me the horse from Toy Story." I messed up in telling her I wanted a Bullseye, and she brought me a dart game one time, and it pissed me off. So I learned. Next year came around. I was like, Grandma, I want a Bullseye.
Yeah.
Woody's freaking horse. She brought me one that I could use. I literally have a photo of me in a Bullseye.
That's kind of cute.
And I'm like, Grandma, if I want it for my toy, she's like, oh my God.
No, that's cute.
She's like, next time. So they did a whole birthday party and I came out of my horse.
Oh my God.
I have a photo of that. I got to show you that.
You have to show me that. That's super cute.
But
you should have kept it for our kids.
So like you would throw your 2 legs and you were the back legs of Bullseye. Yeah. And like it had dangling Woody legs. Oh. And then like, you know, so I was like the coolest kid in town. So then after that, like I was like, okay, fine. Grandma, remember the horse. My dad never gets this for me. Santa sucks. He has no idea what I'm asking. Mm-hmm. Turns out they were just like, now that I know a little bit, I dig a little bit. They were extremely hard to find.
Oh, so
like they just didn't make any.
Yeah.
So she finally brought me like this Muppet one or puppet, whatever. But it was like a rag doll. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not a rag doll. What are they called? Like stuffed animal.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh my God, whatever, this will do. I stopped bothering her about it.
You're like, after the 5th try, you should give up.
Yeah, I gave up. But then when these came out, like they're 1-to-1. Like one day I'm gonna just like upload a video on the channel so people can see. These things are like 1-to-1. Okay, so when they came out, I was like young, so every time I got a golden scholar, like that Toys R Us,
Yeah,
he'd
take
pick
me.
something up, and I kept them in their box and stuff.
Aw.
And I just like watch them, like just collect dust, because like to me like that was it.
But that's the thing is like why like where does the joy come from? Like just watching them in your shelf.
No, like sometimes I'd take them out, but like sometimes like I was like, oh no, this one's going up in value, like I gotta leave it. And the value is, I just think they look dope on a shelf, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, so they all came out or whatever, and at the time they were each like $60. So I had to wait for a good occasion, like, you know, literally golden scholar was one.
Birthday, Christmas.
Birthday, Christmas. But Christmas I'd always save for like Call of Duty, because like it would always come out in November, so I'd just be like, that, just give me Call of Duty. So I only had like 2 other rounds, and not only that, but like I was like, all right, like, you know. So what I would also do is I'd hustle things, like I'd sell
Sell stuff around
things
the
and
house.
stuff, you know. So
You're
I
like
could, buy them.
selling your mom's cuadro.
Yeah. So I ended up like buying them all, okay, except some that were like very exclusively released, and like they were just too expensive at the time. Like I wasn't gonna ask my parents for $300.
Yeah.
Soon as I grew up and like got my first big boy job, I ordered like the last remaining ones. So I have them all.
Oh my god.
Okay. But I'm telling you, they go for a stupid amount of money now. Like literally crazy amounts of money. I've shown you, right? Like
Yeah.
I've shown you this eBay thing.
Like some people sell the whole collection for like 10,000-15,000.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Like I had no idea this was even a thing.
So then I go, and you know, you grow up, and then you start seeing like weird people that these people are a little bit more into me. Like I was even showing you a video the other day. I'm like, what would you do if I was like that crazy? Because like you sometimes go, this is a little much, you know, a little too much. I'm like, dude, I've researched this for months or years actually.
It's just kind of weird when like I see a 40-year-old man on YouTube who has like dolls and playing with these dolls. Like, come on, that's a little creepy.
No, correct.
So I'm like, please don't get to that extreme where you're gonna be like,
No, and that's what
40
I'm
years
telling you.
old.
I don't play with them. Like this is just like my
no,
Taj
like,
Mahal.
I don't like walk into your room and watch like catch you playing with Woody and Buzz.
No,
like,
right.
You
But
just
then I tell
collect
you,
them.
like people came to see our house. They see the collection. They don't care about whatever you've gotten from Ashley's Furniture, from Nordstrom, from whatever. They care about the Woody and the Buzz that's in pristine condition.
Because they've never seen that. Obviously, they think our house is nice, but obviously, our house is not
but
as interesting.
It is not
as a
the
24-year-old who is collecting
Okay, look.
dolls.
I kid you not. That is like the Taj Mahal of the house.
I think so.
It's the centerpiece for sure.
Yeah, because it's nobody's ever seen that.
Right. So then I tell you, you know, I bought all of them or whatever. And then I see these people online and I'm like, oh, there's no way. So, you know, it's like the creepy girlfriend thing. I got to know what the heck is going on. Mm-hmm. So I like search them. One's in California. Mm-hmm. One's in Arizona. And to me, that's cool because it's like, I thought I was like the only one that paid attention to this growing up. Now I don't really care. And like you said, like I completely get it. If I was making money from it, yeah, I'd be ordering custom stuff. Because there is people, by the way, from like China. Like the craziest ones are from China. These guys can make any machine to make any toy.
Well, that's my thing is like people from China can replicate the 1-to-1 dolls that are original. So it's like, how do you know that it's
No. Right. Because that's why I don't buy any of the old ones. Because like I already have them all. But I'm saying like toys that never got released. Like I was telling you about that octopus stretch. Mm-hmm. They released these. And the company that made these was Thinkway, which I just saw a YouTube video that I think the company closed, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Which sucks because Toy Story 5 is coming out. So like we probably won't get any exclusives.
Oh, that sucks.
Which will only make my collection go up in value.
But like, why doesn't China just make them?
No, yeah. I'm sure they will, right?
You know.
But what I'm saying is, so they released all the villains from Toy Story 3, right? So I got Spark, Twitch, and Chunk. Mm-hmm. And they never released Stretch. And everybody wanted Stretch.
Mm-hmm. Because they didn't release them.
Right, correct. So then this guy started making them. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Where was this guy?
Instagram.
Oh.
He publishes it and it hits. And like they're huge. They're like this big. $400. And it's literally a like plastic jelly like toy.
I wonder if like that's made with a 3D printer. Like, can
No,
that be? No.
he actually posts his process. It's like
Oh,
he
wow.
dips like something into a mold,
Oh,
and
he
like it
makes
comes out. Like
them.
I'll have to show you. No,
That's
he makes them.
Well, he's smart because he saw that there was.
Yeah. So then I come across this page, and then I come across this other guy. His name's Cop. It's like Cop 20 something. Looks extremely sketchy. Literally sells Rocky from the first movie. That really buff guy. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He like opens the ramp.
Yeah.
Toy Story 1. No, he's $750 for his mock, and it's like 1-to-1. It's like the perfect toy.
But it's a fake one. It's not the real one.
No, like but like it's a well made
Yeah.
toy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like I've seen the reviews online. I'm like, wow, this
It's
guy
kind
is
of
like
bags, like fake bags and like real bags.
no.
Like,
But like you'll know it's fake because
Yeah.
like it's never been made. So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, these prices are nuts. The potato heads together are $1,000.
But like people are actually paying this.
Yeah, no, like people post on like the reviews and stuff. People are buying this. Like there's people that I follow. I even showed you a page yesterday that I was like, that guy in customs only has to have at least 10 grand.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
It's because it's just like baseball cards. Like people collect like
Yeah.
bags and everything.
No, this one is nuts. Like, look, so this one, his hands, like his fingers are separated, like in the movie. His face, he has this, the smiling face. You should see my Thinkway one. His mouth is open. The hat's stitched, and it's like a different material.
Mm-hmm.
He has real jeans, and it's like this is like an actual vest.
That's crazy.
And like this, usually they put a really big one. In the movie, it's small. Like his little ring in the back.
But like it doesn't actually make noise, right?
No, not this one. Because this is just a collectible version.
See, if this was me, I would try to be pulling that string.
Well, that's your first problem. Because he's supposed to be a rag doll.
It's just crazy how. Do the wheels even move too at the end?
These? No. The wheels.
The wheels. Well, so that was your peak that you got it?
Yeah, like it came in because you have to pre-order these. So I pre-ordered them a long time ago. I forgot. I just got charged on my card. And I was like, all right, here we go.
That's crazy.
I just got charged for the buzz, so we'll see when he comes. It said June.
You're insane that you're spending this much. Well, hopefully you're still keeping my budget for my gift. For my birthday.
I heard you always wanted a Buzz Lightyear Metacom.
I've never wanted one of those. I'm okay.
Because, like, you're the Woody. No, you're the Buzz to my Woody, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. This is just you
See?
trying to sell
See?
me on it.
I'll make it cute, and then it counts.
Last podcast, we were actually about to leave to Disneyland, and we were wondering how that was going to go because you wanted to go the day of at like 4 in the morning.
And that's exactly what we did.
And we did not do that. We actually ended up doing my way.
Yeah, but what happened with your way?
What happened? It was perfect.
I said, let me sleep a couple hours because I was exhausted. And you're like, I will stay up with you. An hour into the drive, it starts pouring rain.
Oh, yeah.
3 hours of the point where like your windshield wiper's not catching up with the rain.
It was scary.
And yeah, I'm sure. Did you have a nightmare about it?
Well, you were like, wake up, look, it's raining really bad. And I was like, oh my God, why are you waking me up?
I was just like, you know what? Like, I gotta throw on something.
I'm like, why are you waking me up to see the goddamn rain right now?
So I threw on some loud ass music because I was like, I'm not falling asleep.
I was pissed. I'm like, dude,
No,
I'm
hell
literally
no.
sleeping.
So yeah, I threw on my loudest album, probably Nathanael.
So annoying.
And then yeah, he had his little trumpets going for me, and that's it.
So
I got it done. I got us there safe.
So we ended up leaving the day before because we ended up doing all of our restaurant runs early, and it actually worked out perfect because we got there like at 10 and we checked into the hotel and literally went straight to sleep. So that morning we woke up super early and got to the park right before it opened. So that was honestly the best way, because if we would have gotten there as the park was opening, it would have been way too much.
But yeah, so we got there, we had dinner, we fell asleep. Next morning, we're up early. We left with our friends or whatever, and then we freaking had everything on the menu at Disneyland. Disney California Adventure, right?
Well, we were able to, we woke up so early. The whole group decided to wake up early to go to Portos.
Oh,
so
we
were
did.
at Portos for like 2 hours because the park hadn't opened yet. Dude, we were like We ordered the whole menu, and we went every day. We were there for 3 days. We went every day.
Which I don't know why. I think it's just time to switch it up, right?
You were complaining, but the whole time you're like, I'll get this, I'll get this, I'll get this. You ordered
I was
like
already there.
5 things for yourself.
I was already there.
Well, then don't complain.
So then after that, what did we do? We went to the park. Right away, we started eating. Not a minute in. God. Oh, it was raining.
It was raining.
It was pouring. The first thing we did was buy a poncho.
Yeah.
Which we're like, this is going to suck. But it ended up working out better because we got on every ride.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't go that day. It was
dead. So we got on like every ride we wanted a couple times.
We did Jack, what is it called? The roller coaster? Yeah.
Twice.
5 times.
No, we did not.
I think I was just too lit off the...
Maybe 3 actually. I think we actually did 3
times.
And then we did Guardians 3 times.
To be honest with you, there was no budget. Like, that trip was just like, for me at least, like, if I just wanted something, I would get it. And I think I spent over $300 a day on food.
Yeah, it was a lot. We had cash back from a Sam's card. Yeah. And we bought like the Disney gift card. We blew that the first day.
How much was the gift card that we got? $500?
It was $500, but we did buy other stuff with it. Like we bought like, did you get ears or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a shirt and stuff like that. We blew that the first day. I'm like, this was supposed to last us for both days.
Yeah. And then one thing I do got to give a shout out to on that first one though.
What?
Pickled margarita.
No. Pickle michelada. California Adventures has a pickle michelada that will change.
That was fire.
It will change your life.
Our friend Daniel, well, even his wife MJ, they love pickles. Yeah. And he thought it was pretty good too. Because, he criticizes pickles. Like,
I think you had 5 that day.
No, I had like 2. But then, what else? The pork belly was... Man.
Yeah, like literally we just ran through TikTok and got everything that was on TikTok.
Every single item.
Yeah. And like it's not like we would both get it, like we would just get like one plate to share.
The one thing that I am upset about is that I personally think we do sell very good birria.
Oh.
So much to the point that I could eat an order of birria every morning. Like I really could. I think our birria is that good.
Our restaurant has like I think the best birria, but Disneyland.
Yeah, this is what pissed me off. That you were telling me that the quesabirrias were better.
Disneyland topped our quesadillas. Quesabirrias.
The quesabirria was good.
No.
They were just so greasy. Like the tortilla was orange.
Yeah.
Okay? But their broth, way better than ours. I do gotta give them the broth.
Disney's consomme for the birria tacos is like spicy and it hits
it was very spicy and bomb.
And I don't eat spice, but that was literally top tier. It was $30 for 3 quesadillas and a consomme, but I would do it all over again.
The bows were fire. What else did we get there that was pretty bomb?
Everything. It was good. It was an overall just amazing trip. And we had so much fun. So
it was super fun.
I can't wait to go back.
I think we should go back in August.
I think it's just too hot for that. But next one. Maybe in October for the Pumpkin Fest. We actually have too many weddings in October, so we might have to postpone that. If we could do Christmas, Disneyland at Christmas, that would be so amazing.
Yeah, or I've always wanted to do it in the fall.
There's a Pixar Fest that's going on, and we debated on going or not.
I love Pixar Fest.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Pixar. And I think they've had something similar, because I do remember going there for something when I was young.
Yeah.
That had like Pixar themed stuff, but...
Well, now we got to plan my birthday trip because that is coming up, baby.
I know. Where are we going to
go? My thing is like every year for my birthday, it is so hot in Arizona because it's in July. So I think we should just get out of the state to get out of the heat. So I don't know, like
Alaska?
No, imagine. I think somewhere where it's usually chilly would be super cool. Like Utah or Seattle, San Fran. Just to get out of the 120 heat. Yeah. We had a pool party last year for my birthday and I didn't even get in the pool because the pool was like boiling. Yeah, so we will see. We will keep you guys updated, but our plan is to post a new podcast every other week. So Hopefully we keep our word. There's not much going on in there, huh?
No, I'm brain fried. I can't think.
It's pretty empty in there.
It's like a hollow coconut.
Have you been seeing all the coconut videos where they cut it in half and then like
Splashes the water.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that with you.
I want to do it.
But like we got to use the pressure washer manguera so I can pressure wash your face. Your eyelids would probably cut
What
open.
I should do is get like Jonathan, Justin, and Joseph to come, and they throw 3 buckets at me, so that I.
That's the same thing as a pressure washer.
No, like the pressure washer is just—it's gonna look like you sprayed me. This looks like, you know.
Yeah.
Like I want to be knocked on the floor from how much water's thrown
Oh my
at me.
God, no, that's too much.
Like, and then I wake up, I'm like,
Come to Taqueria Factory in Frutilandia. Imagine.
I've come to the taco shop and
Yeah.
the Fruitalandia shop.
Well, you guys, that is a wrap for this episode. Hopefully you missed us. And if you're either watching this or listening to us in your car, we miss you guys, and we'll see you guys very, very soon in our next episode.